Welcome to CBG. Triton, as it says on the tank, and it does everything it says in the tin. It's a 1953 wide line featherbed frame, getting attacked by wasps, and a 1959, is that right? 59, yeah. I'll show you who I'm speaking to in a minute. 1959 all-alloy Tiger 100 engine, 4-speed Norton gearbox, GP carburetors. Now this was built by a fellow called Tony Carabine, who, for the people that go to the Stafford show, may recognise the name. He sponsors the Triton award, hence this is his bike. It was built a few years ago, all alloy engine. It sports E3134 Bonneville cams, so it's pretty lively. It's got inside here now, it's got a 650cc crank, so it's nice and tough. Central alloy oil tank, as per normal. Braided hoses, say GP carburetors, nice filters. Don't detract from the inlet noise, which gives the Triton a lot of its feel, but does stop a load of bugs and stones from actually getting down into the works. Breathers galore. I don't know whether you can see under here, well, but you'll certainly see when you buy CBG. This will be in a future issue. In fact, it'll be in this issue, won't it? Silly me. Now all these breathers actually breathe into the featherbed frame. There's little tiny pinholes here, there and everywhere around here to actually let the gases out, but it breathes, we'll see around the other side, it breathes from just there, look, and it breathes from the rocker covers all into the frame. The gases escape through pre-drilled holes, as I said, and then underneath here, which you'll not see, there's a couple of little studs out of excuse me, out of which whatever oil, mist and whatever gathers can be drained off if need be. But that keeps the actual engine remarkably oil free. Now, as we move a bit closer to the front here, road odor forks, naturally. John Tickle, twin leading shoe, front drum in the standard Norton 8-inch hub. 19-inch Acront alloy on the front, 18-inch on the back, and if Peter the cameraman would step a little bit closer towards me here, we'll just have a look what's up here. Now that might look to you just like an ordinary Andre steering damper, which it did to me. However, what the builder did with this was he took an original Bakelite Andre steering damper, made a mould from it, cast a piece out in aluminium like that, turned it up, machined it up, and there you go. You've got a replica of the Andre steering damper in alloy, just as per normal. Audible warning device. Look at these clocks. Nice archetypal Triton, straight in your face, rev counter and speedo on that lovely polished bit of alloy there. Now what I'm going to do now is we're going to turn the bike round and I'll show you in the sunshine what the other side is all about, and I'll introduce you to the owner. See you in a minute. Welcome back. Now let me introduce you first off to one Nick Moore.
Hi.
He's the owner. He's a blacksmith by trade, blacksmith and farrier, as you'll see in the magazine. Now he's done a lot of work on this, but I'll tell you what they call him nickname Elwood. Why? I don't know, so I had to ask. Apparently one New Year's Eve he dressed up, him and his mate or your brother? Your mate, dressed up as the Blues Brothers. Elwood being one of the Blues Brothers. They were so good they won competitions left, right and centre all over Yorkshire, which is because that's where we are. I forgot to tell you, we're actually in Market Weighton, which is in East Yorkshire. They've won all sorts of competitions all over everywhere, and the Elwood has actually stuck as the nickname since. And he's actually got the poser. He's actually got E1 WUD on his Range Rover. How posy is that?
I never get to drive it though.
But he never gets, because that's his wife's van. Now then, going back to this thing, That there is a BTH self-generating magneto. Hence, if you look down here at the primary drive, there is no alternator or anything because the thing doesn't run any lights. As they call it, a daytime MOT, though there is actually no such thing as a daytime MOT. But what it means is there's no lights, so you can't go out at night, obviously. It'd be rather foolish if you did. GP carbs, as we've said. Now, essentially, this is a commando clutch from RGM, and it's got the how wide is the belt?
32 mil.
32 millimeter super duper nylon based kind of industrial belt on that, and it's very, very smooth, I can tell you. The rear drum is standard Norton. I don't think there's much else we can tell you about this now. We've been through it all. If you want to learn any more, I think the best thing you can do is yeah, look there, look. That's what it says. That's where the breather actually goes into the frame.
Out of the crank, that one.
Straight from the crank, up, like that. Straight out the case, whoop, and up and in, like that. And then, also it stops, of course, it stops the inside of the frame from going rusty. But if you want to learn any more, you'll have to buy CBG. Over and out. See you soon.